Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, we are going to be demilling the Cetme L receiver chunks, as well as bending the receiver flat. So sit back and enjoy. My next step here is to demill the receiver chunks. So out of this front section, we just need the trunnion and the cocking tube. So the cocking tube is different from the C, where it doesn't have anything that goes in here. So we just cut it basically just on this side of this weld. Will be safe, and then we can pry out this trunnion here. So I'll go ahead and get the grinder plugged in. And I'll go ahead and zip this off. It's actually really thin metal. I think we'll slice it along here, which might actually be easiest with a bandsaw. Well, maybe not. A little bit holding on still. Okay, so we can see that all I can do is zip down like a 45 through there. We won't hit the trunnion, and we won't hit that cocking tube. I nicked it. Oh well. Cocking tube's off. I just gotta find out where these welds are. Pry that off. Don't use a screwdriver. Hold on, let me find a pry bar. Yeah, bad habits. Try to avoid that. We got one weld there. It's actually got some good bite to it. One there. One there. It's got two welds here. Got one right there, and then same on the other side. So we can go ahead and cut those out. Let's try this the low-tech way. Yep, that worked great. I'll go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so I did both sides, top welds. Looks like I got one more on both sides. Right there and right there. So one thing I found interesting is that just like on the Cetme C, these welds had absolutely no bite. There's nothing there whatsoever. So they just peeled right off. So I'll go ahead and drill out these bottom welds and get this trunnion out. All right, they're all drilled out. That one's free. So this should just flop right out unless they got some on the bottom stitch weld. Yep. All right. Yep. So they must have got it a little bit on that weld, so I'll go ahead and cut that down a little bit. Actually, that's pretty loose. Might be able to just snap it out. Yep. Maybe not. Well, not how I wanted it, but it's out. So yeah, they got it just a little bit up front there. There you go, easy peasy cleanup on that. There's our old receiver chunk. Now what I'll probably end up doing is taking this on the bench grind, of course. Taking this on the bench grinder, grinding it down. It's completely reusable, minus the blood from somewhere. Every project, without fail. Nice. We got our cocking tube out, got our trunnion out. Only last thing we need is the rear sight. So I want to be really careful cutting these 4 welds here, so I can take as little off of that as necessary. So I think what I'll do is I'll plunge cut with an angle grinder, nice and close. Looks like it goes up over a little ledge in there, so this should be the low spot on the edge. If I plunge cut nice and close, I can just skirt the bottom of that weld to break it. So that's the plan. Let's see how it works. So if we can just grind it carefully from there, we should be able to break this thing off pretty easily. Probably should do the other side, pull this button off. Yeah, I'll pull that button off, do the same thing on the other side. Okay, both sides ground down. Go ahead and hit this with the bench grinder carefully. Just trying to take off the welds just so they snap. Well, my bench grinder is a little too wide for those welds, so got our handy dandy little sander guy. So that's hollow. Might be easier actually is just run it on the inside there. I'll do that. Grind down on that side too, that makes sense, right? Okay, so go ahead, grind all these down, I'll be right back. Okay, not too much. I'll just take down these welds a little bit and we'll be done. Awesome. That's really it. That's good. This video, we are going to bend the Cetme flat. So again, this is for the Cetme L kit. This is the build kit from Marcolmar. So came with the receiver. You can see there, nice. We got the bending jig rental. There's the mandrel they send. Everything that I see here fits up super nice. So first things first, we're gonna get a good, nice coating of grease. And probably just line the sides. Can't have too much. Not gonna hurt anything. So line the sides of the receiver flat. A little bit in here too, why not? Can always remove grease. Can't put it back if you needed it. So there's that. Nice healthy coating of grease. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. So after that, we got the ejection port right there. Got a nice little cutout in the jig right there for the ejection port. So we just place it on. Pretty simple. Next, so their mandrel here has some writing in it. Looks like people beat the crap out of this thing. It says top and front. So that's the top, that's the front over there. Piece of cake. That fits in nice. Shouldn't have to grease the inside because it's not really doing any sliding, but there's that. So let's see what we got here for push rods. All right, so I brought it up about 1 inch with that. It's not really gonna take all too much travel. I only have about a 1/2 inch here to move everything. So short section up in aluminum to start out with. Let's see if that's tall enough. Start out in the middle here. Move to my handle. It's taking a bit more force than the Cetme C did. Okay, so let's go out to the front there. Just make it a little bit more even. Move it down into the mag well here. Okay. I'll go ahead and press at the back of the receiver. We are there. A couple more in the front. Close up that gap just a touch more. And we're in. That's that. She's bent. Cool. Let's pull this thing out of the jig. So it's really bent up nice. The front of the mag well there, tied together nicely. Came together perfectly. Same with the back. Ejection port flare there did its job. So now all we have to do is get this out of the receiver. So to do that, simply turn it over, at least I think. And what we'll do, pop these pins out. We'll just drive the pins out from this side. Yeah. Just got a punch and a hammer. Probably is a better way to do this, but so yeah, the front pin's a little more stuck, so give me a minute, we'll get that out. But that rear pin left the chat already. A little more force on this one here. So that's going. All right, so what I did is I put it upside down on my bench vise and pounded those pins out. So one of them has a big fat end on it. One doesn't. But with that, pounded it out. Let's get my nice greasy receiver wiped down quick. There we go. Perfectly bent. Cetme out. Cool. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. See you on the next one. We'll probably be doing something a little bit more fun and new, so we'll see you next time.